Oven Podcast. Your table is ready. You can follow me.
Wow, I just got my nose. Feeling the allergies coming on. Everyone's talking it's fucking peppermint season, it's Christmas season. Like, no, it's fucking allergy season, bro. I've been sneezing for the last 2 weeks.
Wait, that's a you thing.
You don't get allergies?
That's a...
Well, I've had a cough since the 8th grade, so.
Yeah, no, you've had... When we used to stretch in baseball, varsity baseball, this kid would fucking hack every day in the stretching lines, and no one wanted to stretch next to him because he threw up mucus every day at baseball.
You remember that?
How can you forget? It was traumatizing.
Bro, you remember Chris Walters turning around and yelling?
He hated stretching next to you. He was so pissed. We're always stretching. We're always shouting out Chris Walters.
Oh man, I actually hit him up the other day to see if we can find the Frankie Van Derka song. The best part about that song is, man, everyone on the other team. Well, two things. Everyone on the other team hated it. Number one, and number two, they all thought that was me rapping. Are you fucking kidding me?
You sound nothing like Walters.
No, nothing. And not nothing. It was actually a good song.
It was really good.
Like, to go DJ, the Lil Wayne classic. There's nothing wrong with it. I actually hit up a couple people about it. I hit up Walters too, and
He doesn't have it anywhere.
He was like, "Dude, if I had it, I wouldn't send it to you."
Bro, I had a really traumatizing moment yesterday at work.
Let's talk about it.
I took a shit and got done, flushed the bowl, and the water, you know the commercial toilets, how it flushes hard and just really blows everything out of there? The water splashed into my face. I swear to God.
You got schneeblies in your face.
That's called schneeblies?
It is now.
On my arm and on my face. Immediately, I went into the sink and just scrubbed my face hard. Then I thought, I got in my head. I thought I got in my mouth. So, yeah, I dealt with that yesterday.
That's awful. There was no shower for you? There's no shower at work? And like no quick shower you can jump in?
Well, I washed the spots that got splashed.
You think that's what you think? That's coming all over you.
Well, they say when you flush the toilet, you should really, obviously you can on a commercial toilet like that, but when you flush the toilet, you should shut the lid because of all the bacteria that just like flies a lot further than you think, and you can't even see it.
I don't know, man. If that happened to me, I'd either have to take a shower or I'd probably just go home. Call it an early day.
If I couldn't wash the spots, I probably would have went home for sure.
I saw a question on the internet yesterday. What's the weirdest thing you do in the shower? And it really got me thinking. Like, my shower is really not big enough for me to do anything weird in, I guess. But like, I don't know. Like I was taking a shower before I came here, and I was thinking about like, what's the weirdest thing that I do? And
I want to know.
I don't really think it's weird. I don't do it every shower. I mean, I sometimes I stretch when I'm in the shower. Is that weird?
No,
right?
I stretch in the shower all the time because the hot water gets you nice and loose and limber.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's not weird.
That hot water on my lower back.
Oh yeah.
Let's light up the fresh tag 419. Will you tell me the weirdest thing you do in the shower, which is going to be worse than me stretching?
The weirdest thing I do in the shower. Honestly, it's I don't know. I don't have one. Well, I guess if you want to talk shower, some people like body wash. Some people like bars of soap. And I'm straight barred asshole.
Yeah,
I'm
you're all
straight
bar, huh?
barred asshole. And that bar is in my fucking forest down there.
You're bar to butt, huh? I go back and forth.
A bar to butt. He didn't want to say asshole.
I mean, I've been using like body wash forever. Basically like since high school.
I don't feel clean when I use body wash.
I think you're using the wrong body wash then. Soap, just like anytime I use a bar of soap, like if it's not my own bar of soap, it's freaking me out, number one. And number two, it leaves me like dry. Like I have like usually pretty good skin, and then I use the bar of soap, dry shit.
You know what soap I can't use ever? Irish Spring. The worst soap on the face of the earth.
Bro, Irish Spring, you get it for like $1.99. Any soap you get for $1.99 that lasts you 2 months, don't fucking use it. Simple.
That's good.
Irish Spring. Yeah, you're right. Man, when we were in college, obviously Irish Spring was one of the, that was always in the locker room. But we would get it at the Bravo supermarket around the corner at Port Jeff Station. And, Port Jeff Station, maybe not the best area, great time, maybe not the best area. But it was the first supermarket that I went into that had the Reese's.
Don't forget to talk in the mic.
That had the Reese's, shut up. That had the Reese's peanut butter in like the 1-pint jars. So instead of like a peanut butter and jelly, you have like a Reese's peanut butter and jelly.
That sounds like diabetes.
What's diabetes about it? It's just
The Reese's.
No, it's not. There's not chocolate in it. It's just
it's the peanut butter that Reese's uses.
Yeah, just that.
That's a salty kind of peanut butter. I like that.
Yeah, no, I was a big fan.
Never told me about that.
Well, you were at Towson, fucking slumming.
I was. I would eat. So at Towson, after the bars, I was so broke. But like, obviously, you can't beat McDonald's dollar menu. So I would get 10 McChickens, 10 McDoubles, and before bed, after the bars, I would make 5 McGangbangs.
Yeah.
I would leave the bag of McDonald's next to my bed, and I would roll over in the morning and have 5 McGangbangs for breakfast.
That honestly doesn't surprise me at all. Like, this is coming from the kid who, I'm saying I hate leftovers, and he eats leftover boiled hot dogs from the night before for lunch.
I don't like wasting.
Bro, hot dogs come cooked. You cook them again, and you just eat them when they're just sitting around, like out of the fridge. That's disgusting.
You heat them up after again.
I don't know about that, man. You do some questionable stuff, and I'm here for it. But like the hot dog thing freaks me out. There's some things that freak me out about you, and like that's honestly number one.
I just feel like hot dogs are safe.
In what way?
Like, I wouldn't keep reheating like fish. But like, hot dogs are so fake that like,
let me stop.
You're good.
Let me stop you real quick. Reheating. Have you ever reheated fish?
all the time.
Oh, dude.
You know when we film and you don't want to take those leftovers home with like the galamad and the clams? I eat that shit up.
I thought you gave that to grandma.
No.
Are you, dude? So AJ at Nomiya, one of our favorite restaurants over in Garden City at the Roosevelt Field Mall, he told me like a little insight that anytime that they bring the sushi out, right? If the sushi's sitting there for like more than an hour, don't eat it. Put it in the refrigerator, and then have someone like you can redo it in the morning. But
sushi, I wouldn't.
Sushi,
I'm talking about cooked fish.
I guess I don't eat enough cooked fish. Like to.
You're not a big fish guy.
No, I'm really not a big fish.
You
guy.
have salmon, and that's a big deal for you.
Wendy Barry, baby, opening my horizons over here.
I want to turn the page for a second. I gotta say, Frevola, SteamRolla Frevola, he's looking meaty in his videos. He's looking healthy.
Yes, sir.
Dude, we were sitting down for UFC 294, and he's just got like that look. You know, like you can tell he's in the zone. He's looking like a killer. Dude, I think coming off his last fights, and you know, I'm gonna give this up to you in a second because you know this is your bread and butter. But you know, I'm just a fan of Matty, and I think coming off his fights, I can see him knocking out Benoit for sure.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, first off, the braids. If Matty was standing 15 feet across from me in the octagon, I'd probably just take a quick left and walk out the side door.
No, he's got that look. He's got that look. Yo, I would not fuck with him.
He's absolutely ready to go. He looks great.
The aura. He's got the aura.
It's been what, 4 months since his last fight, and you know he's a fighter, man. He wants to get back in that cage. He doesn't want to stay stagnant. He wants to get in there, get the action done. He's fighting Benoit St. Denis. What better day for these two to fight than on Veterans Day? You got Matty, a U.S. Army vet. Thank you for your service, my boy.
Thank you, Matty.
And Benoit St. Denis, a former French Special Operations unit. So, I mean, man, you got two.
I didn't know that part.
Yeah, you got two dogs going at it at Madison Square Garden at the Mecca on Veterans Day. We're gonna be cage side. Come on, baby. Come on.
I'm so pumped for you on that, man. That's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be so much fun, man. You know, Matty's ranked number 14 right now, and he's got there's two other guys from Law MMA there on the card also. Dennis Bajushka and Nas is fighting also.
Oh yeah.
So you got the whole squad's gonna be there. We got we're gonna do a little party at Mustang Harry's, I believe, after. So we're gonna get into there. And
Are you gonna be at American Whiskey before?
so American Whiskey is a big time Georgia bar. Big Georgia bar. And they I actually didn't know that, but they shut down every Saturday for the Georgia game. And it's all just Georgia fans packed out in there.
I love that.
So we were gonna do there beforehand, but we'll circle back there when we get another MSG fight. But American Whiskey's food, man, so good.
Yeah, so good, dude. Though that buffalo broccoli, man, I don't know what it was about that, but I think they sprinkle a little fucking crack on there.
They might, and we're here for it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
What's going on with your Movember though? No mustache out of you this year?
well, look at my mustache, bro. My mustache is blonde. I get all salt. I want some salt up here. Actually, in Movember, I'm growing the mully. Look at this. Come on. I'm growing the mully instead of the mustache.
The Movember?
Yeah, the Movember. I do get a haircut once a week. I get a haircut.
He looks good though. I told him the clean cut mullet, that's his look.
prime time.
Don't go fucking Joe Dirt on me, but you
No. Well, Joe Dirt would be growing a mustache like that with this mullet. Like when we would do that, when we did Movember in college, the worst part about it was I would have to just ferment my upper lip, and it would never look right. So
it's a shame because Big Frank had a fucking mustache and a half, and this guy, it's like, I don't know what happened there.
I made my dad shave his mustache, and once he did it for the first time, he never grew it back. Like he's obviously shaves it, but
Well, he's a handsome guy. He looks good either way.
yeah, he looks all right. So his birthday's on what's today? His birthday's on Thursday. My dad's celebrating his 76th birthday this Thursday. God bless.
Happy birthday, Big Frank.
Driving me fucking nuts, but it is what it is. So I asked him yesterday. I was like, hey, like I got the UFC on Thursday, Friday, Saturday because we're doing the weigh-ins, we're doing the press conference, we're doing a little bit of everything. I was like, I'm not going to be here Thursday for your birthday. Where do you want to go to dinner? And I'm like, anywhere you want to go, let's go. He hasn't been out in a while. I'm thinking like, and he's eating those mama's meals, like the low salt, like low sodium meals.
Uh-huh.
He fucking hates it. So like, they're great meals. He's just so over them because he's been eating
From Mama's in Kopek?
No. So that's actually where we're going. It's funny you say that.
Wow.
But when I first asked him, he's like, he looks at me, he's like, IHOP. Are you joking? I'm like, I told you anywhere in this world you want to go, and he picks.
So you're thinking I have M Mamas?
No. He only gets to choose one. He's 76. He gets one choice.
You could eat a brunch and a dinner.
No, too much sodium. IHOP will kill him. Mama's will just blow up his leg a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Why the pause?
Yeah, I don't know. That was a lot for me to take in. But speaking of food, I got to tell you what drives me crazy. How often do you go to Taco Bell?
I'm so happy you're bringing this up. Honestly, since we did the taco challenge with 12 steak tacos,
I finished them all, baby.
The only time I've had Taco Bell is when me and you went into the city and we had Taco Bell Cantina.
Really?
Yeah. When you were wearing the Woody costume.
I don't know. There's something about Taco Bell. It's like when I am good, let's just say I am watching what I eat, right? Because I won't say that I died. I'm big on like watching what I eat and then just fucking it all up. But when I'm watching what I eat, I don't feel as guilty when I have Taco Bell versus another fast food. I don't know why.
I would say Taco Bell is probably the cleanest out of the fast food.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've like kind of shied away from fast food a little bit. Like I went through a Burger King phase. I don't know where that even came from. And like I threw up Wendy's the double hamburger?
Double stack?
Yeah, the double stack. I threw that up when I was drunk one night, so I haven't had that in like 3 years. So ixnayed Wendy's beef. Went to Burger King, loved McDonald's for a second, but like now Chick-fil-A has me absolutely hooked. The pimento cheese sandwich.
You love Chick-fil-A.
They are the best fries. Waffle fries are the best fries.
No.
Especially when made right.
Bro.
They don't got to be crunchy, just a little.
Arby's
mushy.
curly fries, shit on Chick-fil-A's fries.
Arby's, huh? That's another thing I threw up, and I haven't had. And have not had that in
Really? I'm shocked because
a-
you like roast beef. I thought Arby's would be your thing.
Yeah, I love roast beef, but not Arby's roast beef. I'm weird. Like when I throw something up, like other than like alcohol, I guess, because like tequila I've thrown so many times, but I still love tequila. But like orange, I haven't had an orange Gatorade since 2011.
I haven't had an orange Gatorade ever.
Good. It's the worst. It's easily the worst flavor.
I'm allergic to the red Gatorade.
Oh, red's the best.
Oh, it's automatic reflux.
Oh,
and I
red-
just feel like shit.
Yeah, we'll take it next time. I mean, you're good. You can always move past that.
It's more than that. It's more than that.
I threw up Butterfingers in like in the shower in 6th grade. Haven't had a Butterfinger since Halloween night. Yeah, I had like 8 Butterfingers in the shower.
Wait, this past Halloween?
No, in 8th grade.
Oh,
Maybe 6th grade.
oh.
Yeah, I was crushing Butterfingers in the shower. I don't know why. Maybe that's the weirdest thing I've done in the shower.
Eat Butterfingers in the shower. Yeah,
But
probably.
like, I only did that one time.
I mean, drinking in the shower is not weird at all. You drink in the shower when you're in a rush, right?
Drink what?
Like alcohol?
Sometimes I feel like if you're drinking in the shower, you're trying too hard. Like you're trying to prove something.
Yeah, or either that or you have like crippling anxiety.
Yeah, like, I mean, do you?
I would do it to like fuck around. Like I wouldn't do it by myself. You know what I mean?
So you're doing it. You're doing it for a reaction.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Get the
That's
people
what I'm
going.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, but just take a fucking shower and drink after the shower.
Yeah.
Do you finish the beer in the shower?
It's not a thing that I do. It's like I did it once as like to make the guys laugh or something like
Okay.
that. You know?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
At least all right. We're on the same page here.
Loser. Thanks, bro. Can you listen? Can you hear me breathing like a fucking rhinoceros on this thing? Because I listened to the first episode and I'm like, why do I sound obese?
Allergies.
Allergies. No, my nose is. Oh no, I'm just my nose is like constantly just. I've had a stuffy nose since 2nd grade. It actually brings me back to Rob sitting over there in the audio. I had like an issue with my nose, and I stopped when I was running my mile in elementary school. And once again, Rob fucking picking on me in like 4th or 5th grade, just ripped on me because I wasn't able to finish it. And then Rob was like the track star always. He was like always athletic. And in elementary school, I was still a little nerdy. Before I finish about Taco Bell, actually, that reminds me. One of my biggest regrets in life goes back to elementary school.
Let's hear it.
Not finishing all the Harry Potter books. I finished Harry Potter's 1 through 4 before I left elementary school. Never finished them. And to this day, it hurts.
What's the last book you've read? You even read books?
I do. Why can't I think of the book? I mean, I read I read all the time.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Tell me your book, time out.
Yeah, what is your book?
The last book I read? Man, I haven't read a book in a while. This fucking Steph Cake spot's got me going.
Oh, it's Steph Cakes?
It's got me going right now.
Yeah. Look at your eyes.
Man, the last book I read. I wish I wouldn't ask you this question.
Fuck.
Honestly, Wolf of Wall Street. Much better than the movie.
Overrated movie.
I didn't need like the last 30 minutes of Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Or the last hour of Pain and Gain. You ever see that?
No.
Oh my God. It's a 3-hour movie. Just watch 2 hours of it. And it'll be one of the best movies. The last hour, I'm sitting there like, why are they filming this? For what reason?
You know, I went to go see Wolf of Wall Street with my grandmother.
Did you?
I came back from college on break. She's like, Grandma, what do you want to do? She's like, you want to see Wolf of Wall Street? I was like, yeah, sure. Not really the best movie to watch with your grandmother.
No, definitely not. But I mean, I feel like any movie is okay to watch with your grandmother.
Yeah, no, my grandma. She's like the family pet.
Yeah. Who just owns the house that we're filming at.
And she's gonna watch this too. She loved the first mini oven. Grandma, I love you. I'm only kidding.
No, me too. Me too.
Don't
Grandma.
kick me out.
He really has nowhere else to go.
So she asked me if I was gonna move in with my girlfriend today, and I was like, "No, we're just gonna put you in a home, and she can move in here."
Grandma, they'll all play pinochle with you. We promise.
I said, with your mouth, they'll definitely hit you in nursing home.
Hey, you remember the Mista lady? I think I
My
killed her.
finger, sir. Rob's having an aneurysm over there right now.
Oh, aneurysms. So if you speak of aneurysms, you remember the Babylon massacre that left Fiore down and out?
Oh my
That kid's still recovering from his. I actually texted him the other day. We were talking about, I don't know how we got an aneurysm here, but we were talking about aneurysms on like the way home from work, and like just to fucking poke the bear a little bit. I texted him. I was like, "Hey," he's like, "What do you want?"
This Fiore's such a nice kid. Great family, nice kid, and like it's like, really? This kid gets fucking jumped in Babylon, ends up with an aneurysm, fucking, and then you gotta bother him about it? And look at this aneurysm. This was what, 10 years ago now?
Oh man, I don't know. That's a really good question. It might be maybe a little bit. Like it's 2023. Eh, I don't know. I really I don't remember when the Babylon massacre was.
I have no idea. I can't remember.
I
My memory's shot. Can't remember the books we have. Can't remember the Babylon massacre.
Wait. Oh, going back to the books. Why can't you just read the last 4 books? You don't remember the first 4?
No, because I finished the movies. I'm the kind of guy, if I know what happens, I can't do it.
Oh no,
Same
I'm
thing.
lying to you about Wolf of Wall Street. The last book I read was The Hunger Games. That series. I was back in college. That was really
I'm glad that was for a class. You weren't doing that in your free time.
no, I did it in my free time. The best part was when I took that class. It was supposed to be my hardest class, bro. It was Soc 402, Soc 405, something like that. And it was my last class to pass my sociology major. And everyone's like, yo, this class, you got to write a 26-page paper. You have to go, and it's a small class, so you got to go to it. And I'm sitting there like, how small? You know, because if we can just make this work, we'll make this work. But, I get to this class the first day for syllabus week, and the teacher actually did something so cool. I was really impressed by this. There's probably like 100 kids in the class, and she went up and down the rows, asked us like an interesting fact about ourselves. I don't remember exactly what I said. I think it was something about Taylor Swift, but going up and down, and she remembered everyone's name and everyone's interesting fact, and just umbrellaed it, like went right back down. And I was like, wow.
Was she Rain Man?
Dude, I couldn't believe it. When it happened, I was like, when she kept going, I'm like, oh my God, this lady's amazing. Hands us the syllabus. I see we have to relate 6 sociological theorists, like Karl Marx and shit, to the Hunger Games. I'm like, I've already read all 3. And they only need the first book. I did nothing in that class. Because you had to write an essay at the end of the class. And in class, they were reading the book. I'm like, I've read this book. I've seen the movie. Like, we're good.
Awful movies.
Oh, get
Fucking
out
boring.
of here,
So
bro.
boring, bro. It's so funny because like we're so close and like we've been friends for so long, and our taste in like so many things is just so different.
Yeah, look at you.
We're a good balance.
Look at what you're wearing.
Dude, did you think that in the middle of November I'd be wearing a tank top and flip-flops and shorts? It's a beautiful day.
I know you're really taking it out today. But I was gonna say last episode, I don't know why we called it the oven. It was fucking freezing in here.
It was so cold. Well, I said it was 44 degrees.
Space heaters.
We're gonna need space heaters. Maybe Rob can get us some from Apple or something like that. But dude, back to college. I wrote a paper in one of my classes, and you had to write about your group work for the semester. And I literally wrote my paper about a teammate that showed up late, didn't do his work, didn't put any effort into it. I wrote that paper about myself, and I got an A in the class. It was a great paper. Great paper.
I thought you were about to say you were a snitch. I was like, no way.
No, I snitched on myself and still got an A.
But who did you? What was your name on like in the paper?
Oh, I didn't put it. No, it wasn't like a call out. It wasn't meant to call out a name. It was just to talk about the group. So I just said this one person was always on time, always had everything organized. Another person was this and that. I was that problem person.
Interesting.
Yeah. Shout out Towson. Got an A in the class. And
What did you graduate with? What did you get on your SAT? 2 parts. I don't remember who I was talking about this with the other.
you know what's funny is I remember DB's SAT score because it's like slightly like different than mine. He got a 1310, I think, and I got an 1130.
Okay, that's good for
It's
2
yeah.
parts.
What'd you get, a 960?
Get the fuck out of here. I only needed I think it's like an 890 to get into school, which is crazy. You get like 600 points to sign your name, don't you? Like some shit.
Something like that. I don't know.
But
Now it's at like 2,400, not 16, right? Well,
it's always at
2,400, but
they only counted 2 parts.
Mhm.
Yeah, I only needed like an 89 or a 90 average to get in to the school.
What'd you get on the SATs? A 1010?
I think I got an 1180 in 2 parts.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't believe that for a fucking
I saw that score and I was like, never taking this thing again.
No. Yeah, no, and that's tough though. Like, it's like, do you want to try again? Do you think you can do better? Does it really fucking matter? I'll go back to Taco Bell.
Dude, what's your Taco Bell order? What's your go-to Taco Bell order?
So I'll get a cheesy gordita crunch, a Crunchwrap Supreme, a chicken chalupa Supreme, a cheesy roll up, and a chicken chipotle melt.
Chicken chipotle melt, very, very underrated.
Well, if whoever doesn't know this, your chicken chipotle melt is pretty much a quesadilla, but
Rolled up. And
cheaper than a quesadilla.
really, you think so? So that's like
The ingredients are the same.
the quesadilla when made right at Taco Bell is very good.
Automatic heartburn.
Oh,
Automatic.
man.
I mean, I still get the cheesy. I still get the chicken chipotle melt or whatever. Pay for it later.
You guys love cheesy roll-ups, man.
It's just, I don't know. It's so ridiculous. And like, they're charging you $1 for it. It probably costs them 5 cents to make too. I was thinking about that.
Dan used to get cheesy roll-ups with extra nacho cheese on the side.
Yeah. And he used to get the cinnamon twists.
Yeah, and cinnamon twist. Yeah,
Bro.
Like if you go to Taco Bell
Can I hear your order?
and hold on, if you go to Taco Bell and you don't know your order, like if I'm sitting behind you in like the drive-through and you don't know your order, you shouldn't be at Taco Bell. Like you should go inside.
You mean order inside?
Yeah. Like if you don't know your order, like if you're not ready to go at Taco Bell, go inside.
Well, you can say that about any fast food.
But I feel like everyone at like Taco Bell has a set order. Like I've gotten the same thing at Moe's. I've gotten the same thing at Moe's since 2011. I've got a Joey bag of donuts.
Some people like to mix it up.
Taco Bell. I guess maybe like when it's like new stuff.
Well, think
comes
about
out,
it.
but-
I love the chicken chalupa, and for a while they took that off the menu. So what would a guy like me do?
not get a chicken.
But listen, Taco Bell's got to stop fucking asking me if I want to pay for their scholarships. Every fucking time I'm at the drive-thru, do you want to pay for our scholarship or whatever? Let Taco Bell all the money I spend at Taco Bell, I drop $20 a drive-thru when I go. Let Taco Bell pay for the scholarships. Why is Taco Bell asking me if I want to pay for their scholarships or their employee scholarships? Let Taco Bell pay for the scholarships.
What are they asking? Like round up?
Yeah, I'm not rounding up.
You wouldn't round up if like what? Like
I say no
Oh,
every fucking time. It
every-
could be
wow.
$12.99. I'm not rounding up. I'm not. I say no every time.
That's
I'm
just,
sorry.
no, you're not. That's just petty.
I still owe money for my fucking college tuition. I'll pay that off and then I'll think about rounding the fuck up. That's how I feel.
I'm holding you to that. Good. Because that's valid. You still owe, if you're in student if you owe student loans, that was a stroke in my mouth. If you owe student loans, you should be only paying yours. But
You know?
I'm holding.
I'm glad he's like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
So when you're right, you're right. You know, I gotta give credit where credit's due.
Wow. That doesn't happen often.
No, and it actually happened on camera, which is great.
That's big. That's big for us.
First time.
I always knew my first time would be in a garage.
So I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but I am so fucking happy the New York City Marathon is over. I really am.
Why?
Like everyone's post yesterday is like them finishing the marathon.
It's a tremendous feat.
You could do that at any time of the day. You could do it on the sidewalk. You could do it around Levittown.
I think people are really starting to see that he can be an asshole too, not just me. This episode is really showing us like you're up there.
For what?
Dude, it's a beautiful thing. You work hard towards something. You're in the greatest city in the world. You're running through the greatest city in the world with so many people who put so much time and effort into it. And it brings people together. And I think it's amazing. And like, listen, I'm never running 26.2 miles. And it's not like I'm that out of shape. It's just something I would never do. So I have a lot of respect for people that are doing it. and doing it in front of all those people. Like, think about the girls that shit their fucking pants when they're trying to finish a race. You saw that video, right? The one girl shits her pants and still finishes the race. Like, that takes a special person. I mean, I shart every day, but
So Mario goes, when girls shit their pants during the race. So he saw one girl shit their pants during the race, and now multiple girls poop their pants.
well, think about how
during the
people
marathon.
shit themselves, but no one knows.
Have you ever pooped yourself?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so have you, for sure. And you. Honestly, like at work, this one guy was like, oh, great, he shit his pants again. Because I always fart and think that I shit myself. It's bad. It's so bad. And so when you went to Vegas for Daya's bachelor party, I missed it because I had food poisoning. So I might as well tell this fucking story right now, quick. We ordered from this restaurant out in near Stony Brook. I forget what it was. And I let my shrimp burrito sit out all day. At that time, I was in healthcare. We were so busy with COVID, slammed. Ordered at 12. I ate it at 9 p.m. At 10 o'clock, I feel weird. I'm like, ooh. I was like, maybe I should take some, like an antacid or something.
Next
11 o'clock, we close up because it was a late night shift. 11 o'clock, I'm like, wait a second, I need some nausea medication because I'm so fucking nauseous right now. Everybody leaves. It was a disaster of a day during COVID. I'm finishing up work. It's like 11:30. I had to call someone to come. Like one of the managers that lived nearby. I was like, hey, I feel really weird right now. Can you come by and like help me close up the site? She's like, yeah, sure, I'll be right there. So she's doing something in one room. I'm doing something in another room. And I'm like, I'm going to throw up. And I just sprint to the back of the office. And literally 97 miles an hour, this puke sprays out of my mouth.
hits you in the face.
Hits my wrist, my Apple Watch, covered in throw up. I wasn't expecting it to shoot out like that. And now I'm just sitting there. I'm shaking. But the throw up is done for now. So go to the hospital. I'm fine. I didn't throw up there. By 6, that was at 11 p.m. at night. So by 6 a.m. the next morning, my brother picks me up out of Stony Brook Hospital. I passed the food challenge, the ginger ale. I didn't throw up there. So like, okay. We're driving. We're coming home on the Sacticos. And I'm like, yo, you got to pull over. He's like, all right, just give me a second. I was like, I don't have a second. I open the window. I throw up. The car behind us just swerves into the other lane. There's just chunks flying through the Sacticos Parkway. He lets me out. I continue just projectile vomiting, just throw up all over my shirt because I was hanging out the window throwing up all over myself. I throw my shirt in the woods. I get back in the car. I was like, I fucking shit my pants. So he drives me home. And like, I think I'm okay. I stopped throwing up. I pooped my pants a little bit, but I didn't think that was going to happen again. So I take a nap. I wake up and there's shit all in the bed. I had to throw my sheets out. I threw my sweatpants out, everything. So then I finally had to tell you guys, like, listen, I'm not making it to Vegas for the bachelor party. I got bad food poisoning. I think the poop is behind me. I take another nap. I shit my pants. I shit my bed again. So now I'm a grown-ass man sleeping with my grandma's Depends on because I don't want to shit the bed. All right, so that's my poop my pants story.
You wore grandma's underwear.
I wore her Depends. What else was I supposed to do? She's got a dump truck like me. It fit.
On that note, we gotta get the fuck out of this garage. Oh my god!
Thanks for joining us for another fucking mini oven.
Yeah, seriously, we want to wish a humongous victory for Matt Frevola and the Longo and Wyman MMA team. Pay-per-view, ESPN Plus. November.
Oh, it is on ESPN
Yeah,
Plus.
ESPN
Because I didn't
Plus.
see that, so I was getting nervous. I was like, wait, fuck.
Yeah,
Is it only pay-per-view?
ESPN Plus. Maddie is the third fight on the main card.
Oh, he's the third fight now.
Second fight on the main card.
He was opening the main card, which was pretty sick. Now he's the second fight.
Yeah, second fight.
And closer to the main event, man.
Yeah, and it's I can't wait to hear those horns, baby.
He's gonna knock him the fuck out. Let's go.
That's it, baby. All right, so we started putting notes on our story.
Instagram.
Is that what it's called? Like a note on your story, right?
Yeah, an Instagram note.
Yeah, it's
kind of like
yeah.
the throwback away message from AIM.
I like that, like an away message. Like BRB, mom needs the computer.
Jim, hit
143.
the cell.
So we had put up ask us questions that we can ask on here real quick, topics to talk about. And one of the really good ones we got is actually the first one that we
It's a
got.
really, really good question.
I can't.
Coming from a stripper bartender that works in a strip club.
What was her name? Oh, here we go, Heather. It says, wait, I was about to read ours. Why do men go to strip clubs? Point of a lap dance.
Why do men go to a strip club, and what's the point of a lap dance?
Yeah, point of a lap dance, question mark. I mean, I guess I could start. I mean, I'm not really a big, like, I'll go to the strip club if everyone's gone to the strip club. You know what I mean?
If I'm by myself.
So, you've gone by yourself a couple times. So you didn't know.
I was fucked up. I forgot about that.
But you know,
that's a story for another time.
it sure is. Oh man! I wouldn't go. I mean, I wouldn't even probably go with like a group of 3, bro. Like, I'll go on a bachelor party. Like, I'm not going to the strip club to what? Just throw money around and be an idiot. I'd rather just go to the bar, get some fucking drinks, and hang out and talk with people.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean,
instead of paying for a lap dance, so what?
why to pay for a lap dance? Yeah.
Get fucking blue balls? Like, I mean, it makes no sense to go to a strip club.
And unless you're clapping at the strip club. Some people do that.
Yeah,
We don't recommend it. You'll wake up with herpes.
and the clap.
But I don't know.
You like strip clubs though? Like, you're. Let me straight.
I'm like
you're a strip club guy.
I am a kid in a candy store in the strip club. I don't know. There's something about it. It's wild. I mean, a lap dance is like, what do you need a lap dance for? I don't know. This is the fucking experience with the boys. Like, the boys are hanging out.
The last strip club I was at a bachelor party a couple of weeks ago, and one of like the other bachelors got up on the stage, and these girls, bro, pulled gave him a wedgie, but ripped the elastic off of his underwear.
Nah.
And was like hitting him with like a belt. I'm not kidding. If I ever get married, that's not happening.
I can promise you, at Frankie's bachelor party, I'm going to have the strippers with a fucking dog collar on them walking around the stage. That's happening for sure. I would love to see that.
I don't know about that either, bro.
But
a dog collar walking me around the stage.
Yeah, someone told me a story about their buddy that did it too. That would make my night if I could see them walking around like fucking Obi. Obi's his dog, by the way.
Oh my god, we got taken for Christmas pictures.
Thanks for joining us for another mini oven. And like Franco usually says, there's always an open seat for you at the oven.
Keep it cooking in the